Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today on my channel, we are going to be talking about a process that you can have done at a med spa with Botox called the lip flip. Now, some of you may be saying, what the heck is a lip flip? A lip flip is essentially when Botox is injected above the lip, which causes the muscles to contract, lifting your lip up to be a little bit fuller. If you are new around here, I am 47 years old. I started getting Botox for my forehead specifically only. I would say, I think I was 32 when I started, and then I eventually progressed. I started getting some around my eyes. I did try some years ago in the fine lines of my lips, the smoker's lines. I've never smoked a day in my life. They're just hereditary. These are the key places I get Botox though. I get it up in my forehead and around my eyes. I do have a whole video about my Botox if you are interested in hearing more about that experience, but this is specifically about the lip flip. Now, I do also have filler in my lips, which I have done for, I would say, about 4, maybe 5 years at the most. It generally lasts me anywhere from, it's usually right around a year. It can go a little bit longer. It can go a little bit less. It depends on how your body metabolizes it. The same thing with the lip flip. It can last you up to 3 months. Some people see results that are less, some see that are more. Now, a key thing with this is the fact that when you have Botox in an area where you move a lot, any of these areas through here, the more movement you have, the more it uses the product up. So there is a better chance that this will not last. This is my first time doing it, but there is a good chance that this will not last through the 3 months that typically Botox lasts me. I do go to a med spa in Maryland called Belcara Health. I exclusively go to them, and I have exclusively gone to them for over 12 years now. I love them. They are my tried and true go-to place. Just everything about them is amazing. So that being said, the reason I love them so much is I can go into them, talk to them, and say, here's what I've seen, or here's what I've heard, and here's what I'm thinking about. And they will tell me whether they think something will work or whether it won't work on me personally. Now, I have been going to the same girl for that entire time. So she knows me. She knows how my body metabolizes it. She knows what works on me. So she also does my lip filler. I have had quite a few different lip fillers. So I've had Juvederm, I've had the one, oh, what's the one? Ultra, something, I don't know. It's a softer looking one. I've tried all of them. I don't really ever go, oh, that one looks different. I will insert some clips through here, some old video clips, maybe so you can see what my lips look like back when I started YouTube in that era. So that was when my lips had absolutely nothing in them, because I don't know exactly when I started getting the filler. It's better to go way back and show you that. It is interesting to see. I was always using lots of lip liner and trying to overline my lips and all of those things. So when I decided to try lip filler, I loved it from first time I tried it. I loved how full my lips were. And another key thing with me is I want them to look full, but I never want to look like someone could look at me and go, ooh, she's got a lot of lip filler. You know what I mean? I don't mind if somebody asks, or I don't mind telling people. I'll tell you, I've got Botox, I've got filler, I've got all of it. But I just don't want someone to look at me and be like, ooh, you know what I mean? That like, yikes, not sure what it is. Or I just want to look like I'm maintaining my looks and I am continuing to look like the best me I can. I want to look youthful, but I don't want to look fake, if that makes sense. So with the lip filler, I started talking to her and I said, okay, I've heard about people doing this thing called the lip flip. And I was like, tell me what it is, tell me how it works, and tell me all the pros and cons. If you are new to my channel and have not yet subscribed, I would love if you click that button and followed along here with me. And as always, as you go through this video, if you have any questions on what I'm talking about here or any of my other things, even like what shirt are you wearing, put them down below and I will get back to you as soon as I can. So before I go too far, I am going to put a clip in here before I put my lip products on. I did show you my lips with nothing on but a chapstick. So I'm going to show you that. So I'm starting here with nothing on my lips but a little bit of chapstick, just to show you my natural lips with nothing on, just what they look like, how they are right now after doing both filler and the lip flip. The lip flip is the part that this is specifically about. So some of the pros are, obviously, it pulls up at your lip and causes your lips to look a little bit fuller without having to have filler. Now, if you're someone that always wanted to possibly try filler, but didn't want to commit to the possibility of a year with it, this might be a great option. A girl I know after I did this actually went in and only had that with no lip filler, and she said she loves it. It just gives her that little bit of extra fullness in her top lip where she needs it without having to go through and do a half syringe of filler or use filler and have it last for a year and maybe not like it. It's a great way to kind of work your way into a fuller lip. So you can do it with lip filler already in your lips, or you can do it without. Now, I will mention this as well. I have 2 units in each side, so 4 units of Botox total. So that's not a lot. And so cost-wise, you're talking, let's say on the high side, the units cost $15 each, right? You're at $60 if you're doing 4 units. She told me typically it is anywhere from 2 units to 8 units. So we kind of went middle of the road on mine just to see how my lips react to it. We can always add more or take away some if we needed to the next time I go in. So $60 versus generally lip filler is in the little bit over $1,000 range. These are all variable to who you go to and what area you live in. So the difference is the lip flip, you have to do about every 3 months, give or take, whereas the lip filler will last you a year. You got to balance it out and decide what works for you. If you are considering doing one or both of these options, or if you already have one and you're considering adding another. Now, some people have said that they got too much and it lifts up too much, and that the inside of their lip becomes very chapped, irritated, and just has trouble with your lips staying very moisturized. It gets them very, very dry. Another thing people had said to me was that a lot of people have trouble then drinking through a straw, like pursing your lips to drink through a straw. I have not had either of these issues, probably because A, my lips were already a little bit full and used to it, and then we only did a half of a typical amount to see where it went. So it was the perfect amount for me, honestly. Now, another thing that a lot of people ask me is, did it hurt at all? Because it is going into your lip. Your lip is a little bit more sensitive. I have a super high tolerance for pain, and I could probably do my lip filler without even numbing my lips to give you an idea, pain threshold wise. I did not have any numbing cream on it. It just goes in right there. It's really, really quick. I mean, 2 units is so fast. So it went very quickly and it did not hurt for me personally. Some people have asked, does it actually remove the fine lines around your mouth? No, it did not for me. I would say it softened them just slightly, but they were the ones up here more than out towards this area. People also asked, when it kicks in, does it show my teeth more? Like, would my lips go up? I mean, this looks normal to me. I don't see my teeth any more than I would have previously. Another thing that I personally noticed about this that is probably the thing that makes me the most happy is I've always had a slight imbalance to my lips. One side on, let me think, this side, now I can't remember. One of my sides goes up further, and it's just how I speak, because one side of my face is getting used more than another. So I have a little bit of an imbalance that I always kind of, even with the lip filler, had to work on a little bit to make sure I got my lips looking as even as possible. I will insert a photo here of my lips and what they look like before I had it done, and how you could see that imbalance even with the lip filler. With this lip flip, that has evened that out for me. And I love that. There's still a tiny bit, but it's not anything that you would see just by looking at me straight on. So I will insert a photo of that as well, what they look like now with lipstick on, just lipstick, no liner, no anything, and how that balanced that out. And I'll put a before and after here so you can see them together with the way it was. This is lip filler in my lips, and now what it looks like with the lip flip done as well. So the lip flip has made quite the difference in my lips and just the ease of putting products on. Now, as I mentioned, I will have to go back in 3 months. When I go to get the rest of my Botox, we'll just add a little bit through there. I will probably stay at the 4 units because I liked the results of it. If I find that that wears off quickly or that I don't have the same results after the second time, then maybe we'll go up a little bit in that. But you can always tweak it. It is always easier to add more than to take away. So that is an important part of that as well. Now, I do want to mention that one item that I loved before I had this lip flip done that helped me with kind of getting my lips plump, but I hate those lip plumpers. Like, what is it? The Too Faced, what is that called? They've got a lip injection, something. I don't know. Burns like all get out, and I hated it. There was another one that, who else made one? Someone else made one, and I absolutely hated that one too. So if you are looking for something to get your lips plumper, but you do not want to get filler, Botox, whatever have you, or if you have one of these and you just want this, I use this every day before I put on any makeup just to moisturize my lips anyway. It's not what I had on today. This is from City Lips. You can see mine is well loved and used. I have a backup already. This is the clear one. I do have colorful ones that they have as liquid lipsticks and glosses, but I use this every single day before I put any makeup on. It's kind of like I put my primer on, I put this on, then I start doing my makeup. This just really moisturizes my lips. It does not give that stupid like tingly burn feeling. And it makes your lips, it has like a sheen to it. It makes your lips look very healthy and plump. But it does help me with kind of filling in any of those little fine lines I have around the edges before I put any lip products on. Now, generally when I do go into my med spa, I do take my phone along with me and show you. However, it was during COVID, I had mask on. I didn't record it. It's just like a little bit more awkward right now. I go back in June for my Botox and we will put a little bit in through there. So hopefully next time I will record that and show you guys on my Instagram stories. So if you're interested, definitely go check me out over there. If you have any questions on Botox, fillers, anything I've had done, please, please, please do not hesitate to put a comment down below. You can message me directly on Instagram if you don't want it to be out there for everyone. I am an open book. I will tell you whatever I know, and I will tell you anything I have had done. And if you are new around here, I would love if you hit that red button and subscribed and followed along here with my channel. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching and sticking with me, and have a great day.